It's your boy Madden OG. Nah, I support you the whole time, nigga.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Escapes the defender. And the decision to
Yeah, get wild with them tackles too, Jamal. See if I don't take it to the house on your ass. Just because I'm a fan don't mean I won't smoke you.
Jimmy going to look to throw it on the first play. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this all the way up to about the 21. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he had a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 70 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. When they dialed up that 4th down run, something tells me they didn't envision it hitting all the way up in the end zone.
No, I think you're right about that, but how many times do we witness short yardage runs, stacked defensive front, everyone pressing the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, there's not much help on the backside there.
If you pop through, there's no one back there, and we just witnessed it there. A long sprint to the end zone, probably looking around wondering, where did everyone go?
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been.
Why you ain't gonna Duvernay me, not your boy? Nah, I highly doubt that, my guy. Nah, you definitely not gonna Duvernay your boy.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away.
You will succumb to this hit stick one way or another.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's got his running back out of the backfield, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Sack there by Jadeveon Clowney. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little.
You got what it takes, son. You really think you got what it takes?
Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Flushed out right. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Great when he first took off because of there's room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
On 4th down. So off is Garoppolo, and in comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening field goal. So now they got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They can contribute to that. They're going to get the team back into this ball game. Run the offense, that's going to be effective, and execute it
regarding its approach to the situation.
Now from Baltimore, it's the Ravens in possession. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Focused on military intervention, which may not be well received. Mumuni added, there isn't any support within the local community for war or military intervention in Nigeria. ECOWAS has faced challenges in preventing coups in the region, and Nigeria has been viewed as a turning point. The bloc has proposed substantial economic strategies, but as negotiations slow, the military leaders in Niger solidified hold on power, leaving ECOWAS with options.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 2nd down.
I'm caring about what the world will say. It is openly supporting ECOWAS's plan for military intervention in Niger.
Jackson
This plan isn't ECOWAS owned.
Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield.
Even if a military intervention in Niger is not
That'll
possible,
bring us to a
military
3rd and
leaders in
4.
Niger have issued orders for the
Offensively,
armed
that's the
forces
mismatch
to
that you
use
want.
maximum
You want
alert
to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like bats, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open
They have
field.
stated their readiness to deploy troops to
First
restore
down as they're able
constitutional
to
order
get the
if
3rd down
diplomatic
conversion.
efforts prove ineffective.
So from the 36 now,
Colonel
1st and
document
10.
from ECOWAS's defense chief cited the need for maximum readiness to respond effectively to potential threats and avoid a surprise
This is
attack.
going to be home.
It noted that threats of aggression to the national territory are on the road.
Not before he reaches the
On the other
8-yard
hand,
line.
downplayed this threat and emphasized its commitment to a
They'll run
accommodating
here
diplomatic
with
efforts.
Edwards.
Although
And from the
military
9, they get
intervention
this to the
remains an
5-yard
option,
line.
ECOWAS
And the ball
Commission
smack
President
down on
Omar
the
Ali
5-yard
Toure
line. Here's
stated,
2nd and
for
goal.
the avoidance
The
of
Raiders
doubt,
going to use one
let
of
me
their
state
timeouts.
unequivocally
They'll have 2
that
remaining
ECOWAS
as we
has
step
neither
aside
declared
here in
war
this
on the
2nd
people
quarter.
of Niger, nor is there a plan, as it is being purported, to invade the country. The activation of a standby force by ECOWAS in August for a possible intervention has raised concerns of escalating tensions that could further destabilize the already tumultuous Sahel region. In the capital city of Niamey,
Again, it'll be
thousands of
Edwards.
people rallied in support of the military leaders responsible for mass conflict. The stadium was two-thirds full. Attendees hearing speeches from military and coup leaders.
And the
The
Ravens
rally
are back
demonstrated
within a
support for the
score.
National Council for the Safeguard of the
Strong
Homeland,
run there, but
which
when
took
he gets
power
it,
after the
especially around the
overthrow
goal
of
line, like a
President
bull on a
Mohamed
China
Bazoum's
shop.
government
And
on
none of
July
us ever want to
26.
confront that
The
bull in any
CNSP,
China shop,
led by
Joey,
General
any more
Abdullah
than we want to confront
Mamman
him.
has
Got
focused
behind
its
his
criticism
pads,
on
ran
former
with power,
colonial
and got
power
into the end
parents.
zone.
The tension between Niger and France
That's
escalated
like a safety
when the
blanket.
country's
Listen,
foreign
all
ministry
these fans,
demanded the French
hand him to this
ambassador's
big man
departure,
and let him power his
citing the
vehicle.
refusal to meet with the new rulers and actions
Tucker now to
contrary
kick
to
it
Niger's
away following the
interests.
touchdown.
Afterward, not only the French ambassador, but French troops were announced to be withdrawn within
From a
no
couple
time by
yards deep,
France.
he'll bring it out of the
It
end
appears
zone.
that France does not want to look bad and evil in this
And he's
situation.
only going to make it to the
appearing as a
13-yard
peacemaker,
line and no
a country that
further.
has supported ECOWAS, an organization of African countries. The African leaders must understand
The
that
Las
they should
Vegas
stop getting
offense
used by
ready to
France as
start
Western
this next
battlegrounds.
drive.
No
And
matter
last
whether
time
there
they
is
got 3
military
points, but it was a
intervention
chip
in
shot
Niger or
field
not,
goal. When you
strategies
go
to
to the
avoid them have
sideline,
been put in place
and now
already.
this is intercepted.
Mali,
My goodness.
Niger, and Burkina
Kyle
Faso,
Hamilton
three
puts it
nations
away.
in
He's
Western
going to get this
Sahel
one to the
that have
23-yard
military
line.
relief, have signed a
I know
security
some teams
pact.
are leery about playing
This
cover
agreement
two
commits
because
them
the
to
strong
support each
safety's
other
not usually
in
a
the
terrific
event of
cover guy.
rebellion or
But in
external
this case,
aggression.
he played it
The most
perfectly.
recent
Read
coup
the
in
football
Niger
and
further
went and
deepened
made the
divisions
interception.
between these countries and the regional bloc, the economic community of West African states, which has threatened to use force to restore constitutional rule in Niger. To balance this threat, these three countries have
After the
created a pact of
interception,
their own,
here's Jackson.
which is more
And he's got
powerful
his
than
big
any
tight
other.
end over the middle.
Mali and
Complete.
Burkina Faso have pledged to assist Niger in case of an attack.
Now the Raiders going to go
According to the
ahead and
charter
use
of
the
the pact,
second
known
of their
as the
timeouts.
Alliance of Sahel
So as
States,
they talk it
any
over,
attack
we
on the
step
sovereignty and
aside.
territorial integrity of one or more contracted parties will be considered an aggression against the other parties. The pact allows for individual or collective assistance, including the use of armed force. Mali junta leader Assimi Goïta announced the establishment of the Alliance of Sahel States on social media, stating that it aims to create a collective defense and mutual assistance framework. What do you think? What the awakening African nations should do with ECOWAS to get rid of Western lapdog? Isn't it true that ECOWAS is more like the West-led UN in Africa, which ensures Western interests? Let us know your thoughts on whether Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger should make a pact against ECOWAS and keep it in its place. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: the black culture, civilization, history, and evidence about how glorious blacks have been. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That was Travis Jones working his way through and sticking him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Garoppolo. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jackson. A dump off now to Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. And the Raiders have got him. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They go play action with Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. On the return is Duvernay. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Edwards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They go play action now. Jackson. Underneath here to Hill. And he's
He's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football, and it ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. From the gun, Jackson. Dumps it off to Edwards. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the 40-yard
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Jackson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
It's now 3rd and 13.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I'd never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He'll go underneath, dropping it off to Edwards. Well, the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Once more, Edwards. And this time he's in for a Raven touchdown. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Down the right sideline. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. On second down, Jacobs. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie.
Let's go, homie. It's a game. Let's go. Hey, you know what it is, player. Let me see what you got now. Don't sink down, nigga. You got 3 timeouts and 50 seconds. Now, your uncle told me you could go. I want to see it. Straight up. Don't let your uncle down.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And this return.
Oh, this nigga almost Duvernay my ass. Okay.
Here's first down. Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the return this time will go.
Good game, homie. Shit. Good game, man. Just shit. The way the cookie crumble, my guy.
We gotta have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Yeah, it's just the way the cookie crumble, homie.
We have not seen that much today. Now the Ravens going to use one of their.
Shit, I appreciate you, though. It was a hell of a game, man.
Gotta figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they.
Man, I was talking shit. I was having fun, though. You know what I'm saying?
Back to throw, Garoppolo.
You tripping, bro?
Adams complete. And he's across for the.
Yeah, I'm playing it out, bro.
That should just about seal it.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal.
Yeah, I'm playing it out, bro. Shit.
It's hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to
Shit.
upfield and go.
Playing all the way through, homie. I'm a real one. I'm an OG, original gamer.
And how about the end result? A touchdown.
I told the bitch.
Kick it away is Carlson. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Baltimore Ravens. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And this is in
point in his career, Lynch was dominating on the field. And while he was one of the funniest people off the field as well, he and the media were still at odds. In the 2013 season, Lynch ignored media availability, causing the NFL to fine him $50,000. Seahawks fans